and everyone just gave me the Babymetal. What the fuck? I'm like, no, Google them. You have to Google them. It'll blow your mind.
Hey, Babymetal fans, this is Joel Roadie, and you're watching my podcast, Party Like a Rock Star. I've reviewed quite a lot of Babymetal songs, you guys are telling me, but I feel like it's not enough. I did review a video yesterday of the song Karate, and afterwards I was thinking about it, and I thought it might be interesting for me to bring on some of the road crew for the band, and so you guys could get a glimpse at what it's like to be backstage at a Babymetal show. I was able to find my friend Froggy, also known as Bryan Cross to his mother and the rest of the family. Froggy was the production manager of KORN on the 2017 tour with Babymetal. He's got some cool stories. We're going to check them out today. If you haven't watched my podcast and you have no idea who I am, that's cool. I was a roadie for years. I worked for bands like Guns N' Roses, Stone Temple Pilots, Poison, and the Cranberries. I wrote a book called Memoir of a Roadie. It was the #1 new release on Amazon and Bios, and it's done 3 million Kindles. It's been a really cool ride. Anyhow, let's get into this interview with my friend Froggy. Okay, so you were the PM for KORN?
Yeah, back when we toured, we had Babymetal out 2016, 2017, something like that.
So how many shows did you do with them?
That whole year we were out. We had Stone Sour as primary supports, so Corey from Slipknot's other band, and then Babymetal right before them, and then like a kind of rotation of a few different bands under that. It was like 5-6 bands a night.
Had you heard of them before you went on tour with them?
No clue whatsoever. Get the email from the agent with who the lineup's going to be. And I'm like, Babymetal, okay. So of course, we're in the computer age. Hit the Google, ask Siri, hey Siri, who the hell is this? And I see these 3 sweet little, miniature. You can just pick them up, put them in your pocket. Little Japanese girls. And then at the time, their band had all white with the face paint on, everything. And just shredders behind them.
Crazy.
And it was just like Japanese, like almost J-pop, like la 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 la, with just behind it. And I'm like, this is actually going to be kind of insane. And then all of our crew, texts and emails start back and forth about all the other bands and the technical side. And everyone just gave me the Babymetal. What the fuck? I'm like, no, Google them. You have to Google them.
Check it out.
Blow your mind. And, they come in, the sweetest people on the planet, absolute sweet camp to work with. Their band just absolutely brought it every night. And right before I jumped on with you, I just Googled Babymetal KORN, and the whole show from our show at the Forum is online.
Oh, really?
And looked it up and watched it. And the girls just, they shred.
They're amazing.
Yeah. And it just blows your mind. Like when you're putting yourself in the audience perspective and you're looking up there, your eyes and your ears just, they don't connect on it. It's like, no. I shouldn't be hearing this out of what I'm seeing right now.
That was me. I watched the first video like a week ago, maybe, and I'm watching it and I'm kind of like, what the hell am I watching?
Yeah.
This is crazy.
It's so confusing. It's awesome.
It was mayhem, and they're at the end of the day, they are really good. They're really talented. So did all the KORN guys just sat on the side of the stage watching all the shows?
We chilled. We'd go out and watching stuff, and then their last night with us, which is an outdoor show in Idaho, I believe. Head of security, Don V. They're like, yo, can you send the runner out for some makeup and stuff like that? We're gonna jump in on their set. Oh, and yeah. Babymetal knew nothing about it. So here we are in the dressing room, get our face paint up, just like the Babymetal band, all that, get a couple guitars pulled from our rack. And second to last song of theirs, Head comes in from one side, Don V comes in from the other, and just rip with them. And the girls are just like, they're the sweetest human on the planet. And they're looking over, seeing Head from KORN and Don V, who, taking care of them the whole tour, out there just hair going, fucking guitars just going, and they loved it. The crowd loved it, and it's that's what music's about. It brings people together.
It is for real. It really is. I watched one just today, and I'm like, it reminds me of when I was a kid, when Guns N' Roses. That was me. That was like, these guys love this band. They know everything, and I felt like I knew everything. I probably knew jack shit, but I felt like I knew everything about it. The Guns guys, and so. It's cool. I like that their fan base. They're cool. They seem like they're good people. Do the girls speak English a little bit or?
A little bit, yeah. And a lot of the management that was out with them, like real versed in English. So translation wasn't a terrible issue. I would love to go see them in Japan.
Totally.
I would love to see that. Mind would be blown.
Amazing, right?
Yeah.
It'd be so much fun. I don't know. I was like,
the US, you would watch all these diehard KORN fans that just guys hadn't toured in a while, and we're out, and the ones that got there early to party a little bit and get the good spots on the floor for when the pit gets going. They see, I think, what's the other band? Skillet was out with us. There are 2 or 3 other ones that rotated in and out. But then Babymetal came on. You'll see the band come on first, and they start shredding and stuff. Then these 3 little Japanese girls just walk on stage, and you would look out in the audience and just see this confusion set in. The big metal guy ready to get in the pit all night and stuff, just looking up at the stage like, huh? I hear double kicks going, I hear guitar shredding, and I see these 3 little girls up there singing. I'm so confused, but it's really cool. I'm just gonna go with it.
Yeah, I was watching and I'm like, dude, the future of metal are little Japanese girls.
Yeah. Who knew? And they're better than a lot of the acts I listened to when I was a kid. I'm not gonna mention any names, but they're good. It's just like Toyota did with vehicles. They took what we did and just made it more efficient.
Yeah. Were you guys out with that guitar dude who passed away?
Yeah, he was out with us, and again, absolute sweetheart, great shredder. He played with them that whole tour. I think he passed shortly after that, but yeah, absolute sweetheart, and it was sad to hear his passing.
Yeah, young guy.
Yeah, very young
guy. Wow. You got any? So when Head came on, and what is it? Don's the security dude?
Don V, yeah.
Don V. So when they cruised on, the girls they kept going pretty quick.
They kept going. They kept rocking. They're having a blast. They're looking over, loving it. We did a great picture. I actually just sent you one of those of the backstage. I don't know if those even hit social media or anything, but I had them in my phone of all Babymetal's band, the girls, Don V and Head all together. It was just great camaraderie. And again, it's great seeing music bring people together, no matter what language you speak. If you're rocking hard, if you're listening to country, if you're listening to K-pop, J-pop, whatever, just music's the international language, and something like this just says it all. You bring a band from Japan that no one had really heard of over here at the time, and you put them out on tour with us opening up, and they brought the rock.
Yeah, but you put them out with fucking KORN, dude.
Yeah.
Whoa. and they hung. They were hanging in there.
They hung, man. Like I said, there's tons of clips online. Hit the YouTube, Babymetal KORN, and you'll see a bunch of clips from that tour where they were just rocking out before us. And there's one with again, Head and Don V that popped up on stage with them and brought the rock.
I would love to have seen Jonathan's reaction the first time he saw them, because he's such a nice dude. He was probably just kind of like, huh? Oh, all of us, I guess. He probably
I think every fan on that tour that came to see Stone Sour and KORN just rock your face off all night. Was there early, got a few beers in them, loosened up a little bit, and then they look on stage and they see Babymetal just bringing it. I'm sure is real similar to every reaction video you just saw of people watching them for the first time.
I just picture JD here's a set of bagpipes.
Yeah.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah. Anyone know how to play these?
Learn and you will be perfect, says the metal guy.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe by clicking the round button on the bottom right. To learn more about me or the guests on the show, go to joelroadie.com. You can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, or TikTok. The handle's Joel Roadie.